Hello, I'm Meg Magill, producer for Tinderbox Theatre Company, and I'm going to chat with you today about our artistic programme Off the Grid and our use of the newly published Theatre Green Book, which is a set of guidelines for how we can start to create theatre more sustainably in the UK. In response to the pandemic, Tinderbox launched our Off the Grid artistic programme where we aim to create innovative theatre using site-responsive locations with a specific focus on the environment, and the first production as part of this programme was Sylvan by Jonathan M. Daly. In early 2021, the Theatre Green Book Volume 1 was launched, and this was like a UK-wide theatre-driven initiative with clear standards and guidelines for how we can start to work more sustainably as a sector. And the people behind the Green Book wanted companies to start to trial these guidelines, so because we were already doing a programme with climate change at the heart of it, we felt that Sylvan was the perfect opportunity to sort of start our sustainable journey. It's also the first time that we've ever had tangible guidelines in Northern Ireland that we can start to gather and measure and put data to our working, so we were really keen to give this a go. We introduced the Green Book and the concept and guidelines at the very first production meeting with our freelance creative team, and I was really surprised at the response because, you know, this was the first post-pandemic live show we were doing. This was outdoor, it was site specific, it was at the end of October, and on top of that we were asking everybody to try all these like new, never tested working practices, but everybody totally embraced the concept from the start and their enthusiasm got us the results that we achieved. We set the target of baseline standard, and I'm delighted to say that we achieved a result of 53% of our materials for the production came from a previous life, and 97% will go on to either be reused or recycled. And then at the end of the process, we wrote an evaluation report so that we could share our learning with the sector. It goes into details on each department, so set, costume, lighting, and it details what we found achievable as a company and also what we found challenging about the process. So I think it's really important also to acknowledge that we're not all on an equal playing field when it comes to this journey. You know, being sustainable requires money, time, the ability to store and accumulate resources, so some companies will just naturally find this a bit more difficult than other companies, but it's really important that that doesn't put you off setting the target. You might not achieve baseline first time round, we might not achieve baseline with every production, but it's actually more important to make the commitment to try and to just start your company on that path. As I mentioned earlier, we have a lovely report that you can read if you don't know where to start, and you can find the Theatre Green Book on the Theatre Green Book website. And with all things sustainable, collaboration is really important, so please reach out to us if you have any questions. You can find our contact details at Tinderbox on our website, and you can also find our report on our website.